Welcome to another edition of Mailbag. Remember, these are comments and questions that you guys leave on my channel that I do my humble best to try and answer, offer comment, or just throw out to the wider community for somebody out there to help you out. As with a number of recent mailbags, I'm doing one header and then the mailbags will follow. So if you sort of read the next mailbag and it looks the same as this, that's the reason why. But before we get going, we must address the normal parish notices, which are, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like videos about this sort of stuff, this sort of stuff, and this sort of stuff, you need to hit the subscribe icon. Save time, hit the bell icon as well. You'll be notified when videos hit the channel. If you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also, I highly encourage you to leave comments down below. I do read them. I respond to every single comment. And sometimes I even use those comments as subject of videos that I will film in the future. And finally, down there is the TMTG community. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, which I think is a real bargain, you can support the production of videos on the channel. Down there are also the Instagram and Facebook tags where other stuff related to the channel will appear. But now, back to the video. Okay, the next one comes from Vegan Synths. And this was in response to the video I did over Christmas that got released in January 2021, which was how to convert a Roland S330 sound library to work with a Roland S50 sound library. And Vegan writes, great video. I bought an S330 and have a lot of old S50 discs and S550 discs. It's been decades since I used any of them. Question, can you do a video or just tell me how to load up the Director S sequences S550 or S550 format into the 330? I remember a dongle, but I think that was all that was needed to be able to save your work to disk. Hi Vegan, and thanks for the feedback starting. I have to be honest and say, although I have the S50, the sequencer, or the Director S stuff for both my 550, my 50 and my 330, I have actually done very little with it. I sort of loaded it up one day and played with it a bit, and I haven't really done very much more with it since then. So I'm probably not in the right place to give you any direction on the Director S at this point in time. I will put it on my list of videos requested, and hopefully in the next couple of months I will get around to doing some more work on it. But with each one of these things, it creates time, and at the moment my two projects are this synth that's under this red canvas here, and the Isla Instruments S2400. So I'm not really sort of concentrating on other bits and bobs. But you mentioned the fact that you need the dongle. Yes, you do need the dongle. It's quite important you have the dongle, because if you don't have the dongle, certain things won't work. And I believe it's the save, if I remember from my memory, for that particular piece. You also need the Director S software, which comes on a disc, surprisingly enough, and you have to load the Director S software in to turn it from the sampler to the sequencer. So I do apologise for that, not being able to give you a direct answer on this, but there are some things I don't know, and that's one of them, so I'm just completely coming clean on it. Okay. The next one comes from Station to Station, and it's in response to the instant gratification plug in the S2400 Go video I did in March 2021. And he writes, you know that Alex Ball made a video manual on everything you mention here. And the answer is yes, I do. But what I'm trying to get across with this is I have watched Alex's video, and if you watch my video, you'll notice that I put up several things that I found when going through this, not just the functionality, but how the functionality works. So my video is different to Alex's. Alex is making the official series, and it's not my intention to repeat what Alex does. I don't want to do that at all. That's not what I'm about. If somebody's already made a video about it, and I think it does the job, then I'm not going to repeat it. But I'm trying to look at it from my perspective of the S2400 being a brand new piece of kit into my studio, and how I am working with this, and my journey about learning if this is how this different workflow works for me. I've said on a couple of videos, this really does depart from how I do things. Not I'm saying I do things the right way, but it does depart from how I do things. But for other members of the TMDG community, Alex's videos are probably more polished than mine, and are a great place to start your S2400 journey. So, you know, go over to Alex Ball's channel and watch the videos over there. He has done quite a few of them about various topics concerning the S2400, and it will get you going. It will get you going.